After having such a crazy college football career, winning back-to-back national championships, and with my first one being with Coastal Carolina, and not only that, being the only person since the 70s to win back-to-back Heismans and putting up these amazing stats while in college, I've decided to, instead of playing my last year, my fourth year, to go ahead and enter the NFL draft. Because coming off a Heisman and national championship season, there's just no reason why I should stay in college. It's time to get drafted. But you already know, before that draft can happen, it's time for the NFL Combine. And as much as I really didn't want to do this, because I feel like I'm already secured to be a top 5 pick, I decided why not come out here and show off my talents a little bit more. And maybe try to break some QB Combine records. Starting off with the 40-yard dash. I've been working on my form, so I know I'm going to be able to get a pretty good time here. And I did. I ended up getting the fastest 40 time for any quarterback in NFL history, getting a 4.23. With my play style being a scrambler, I'm going to need whatever team to draft me to know how fast I really am. And in terms of my speed compared to the rest of the quarterbacks in this draft, yeah, they ain't nowhere near me. And now for the bench press. Now this is definitely not my strong suit. I'm not really that strong. I'm a pretty skinny guy. I wasn't able to do the best, but I feel like I still did more than I thought I would. As here, I ended up getting 13 reps. I kind of tried to push for that last 14, but just couldn't get it up there. And even though I ain't get to the top of the board on this, I'm still number 8. It ain't too bad. Now for the bench press, I might not have been able to get number 1 in there. But the broad jump, I'm for sure gonna get number 1. I'm without a doubt the most athletic quarterback in this draft. And anything I gotta do with me jumping or running, I'm gonna get number 1 in. And just as I thought, I got number 1. And now, the last drill before we get into the QB drills. We got this shuttle drill. And in this one, there's no reason why I shouldn't get number 1 either. This is a change direction type of drill using my agility. And of course, again, I get number 1. Now it's finally time to get into the good stuff. Here in this drill, they're testing my accuracy and my ability to lead my receiver to the right place. Now, I'm most definitely not the most accurate quarterback. I normally rely on my legs to make plays for me. But this drill, with no defense in my face, I should be able to get 100% on this. I shouldn't miss a single pass. And I didn't. I ended up going 100% in this drill. And that was the last drill of the whole combine. I feel like I did pretty well. But there's still one last thing I got to do. My agent contacted me, letting me know that if I go to this interview and I do well, my draft stock will rise. So of course, you already know I had to do it. And I say I did pretty decent on it. 8 out of 10, I could have did better, but my current draft projection is top 5. It's looking good. And now, after all the waiting, it's finally time. It's finally my moment. It's finally draft day. And well, crazy thing is, in the draft, I ended up falling. I don't know how. I was top 5 and everything. But I ended up falling all the way down to the Seahawks with the 16th pick. And when you really think about it, it's kind of crazy. I was projected to be top 5 and I ended up being 16. Now, I'm going to be honest, with the team I got here, I'm not really too mad. It's just the fact that's a little bit weird how I was top 5 and end up going 16 after winning 2 Heismans, 2 national championships. I don't know. Do teams just not believe my arm? Do teams see me as another Justin Fields? These are things I asked myself before I end up getting drafted by the Seahawks. But now, coming up here to the stage, being able to hold up this Seahawks jersey, I stopped thinking about all of that. Because all I know is this rookie season, it's going to be crazy. And here in the team meeting room, before I get on the NFL field for my first time in the first game of the preseason, I'm talking with Coach McDonald. He just let me know how happy he is to have me on the team as the previous quarterback with Geno Smith. Not a guy with a lot of upside. He's pretty decent, but I feel like me being on this team with all the weapons I got, it's going to be nasty. And so then he asked me, what do I want to focus on during this preseason? I let him know I want to work on my accuracy because I'm really not known for being the greatest passer. I make quick reads when I need to, but my accuracy could definitely use a little bit of work. And especially being in the NFL, I'm going to need my ball to be exactly where I need to put it at. Because a mistake in the NFL is way more than just a little mistake in college. And this brings us into spring training. Ever since I held up that jersey, I've just been waiting to get on that field and start putting in work. And in this drill, I'm learning how to move around in the pocket. In college, I was pretty good at this. But in the NFL, it's going to be a big difference. Because every pass rusher in the NFL are refined and perfected their skills. They're all pros. So I'm going to have to learn how to evade them as best as I can so I can take the least amount of hits as I can. And also, I gotta show coach that I'm putting in this work, cause I ain't trying to get my spot taken by Geno Smith. Now in terms of the drill, I definitely didn't do the best. I know I could have did better, but I'm just gonna get better throughout the season. And speaking on getting better, I get my first kind of taste of how it is in the NFL. Here in this joint practice versus Tennessee. And off the rip, I can already tell, this pressure here in the NFL, man, this is crazy. I feel like I gotta run almost every time. I'm just gonna have to learn how to move around in the pocket even better than I did in college and learn how to take what I have, take what they're giving me. But right now in this joint practice, we're doing a little 2-minute drill. And I'd say I'm doing pretty good. Getting down the field, 2nd and 2 now. And I'm finding my guy, Noah Fant, hitting that in route, throwing it just a little bit ahead of him. He's making a crazy dive and grab to score this touchdown and end the drill. But now that spring training and joint practice is over, it's finally time for me to get on the field for my first time, my first preseason game. It is now finally preseason football. I'm finally going to be able to touch the field, finally going to be able to get my feet wet. And I'm ready to ball out. Got the Chargers first. And in this game, just to get me a little bit warmed up, coaches decided to only let me play 1 quarter. But I guess I'm just going to have to make the most of what I'm finna get in this game. Make sure I show coach everything he want to see. Here on the field for my first time in my first drive on 1st and 10, got a guy motioning to the left side, and I'm going to go ahead and scramble out to the left side because I can't really find no one to throw the ball to. This team going to have to respect my legs because I'm going to use them. Now on 2nd and inches, the Chargers thought we was going to run the ball. Just run up the middle, try to get these first down. They end up falling for the play action. I tried to get this ball to DK Metcalf, but Tyler Lockett stole his catch. Got the first down, though. That's all that matters to me. Last time we ran the play action, it worked. This time, here on 1st and 10, trying to run the play action this time, it ain't worked. That DT got right through that line, and I'm taking my first sack. But me, I'm known for being able to keep my composure. Even after taking a big hit like that, I'm still able to step up in the pocket, deliver a dot like this, picking up this first down. We're getting all them yards back. As soon as I was drafted to this team, I let DK, Tyler, Jackson, Noah Fant, K9, I let all them boys know there's a lot of talent on this team, and I'm going to try my best to get it to everybody. Try to get everybody the ball. Because I know if I do that, we're going to have a very good chance at winning. We got too much talent on this team for me not to use every single person. Run to the right side, throwing it to the left to that boy Jackson Smith and Jigba, picking up my first touchdown of the preseason. What a play. I say, other than that 1 second I ended up taking in this drive, that drive was pretty smooth, and I feel pretty good about it. I only get to play 1 quarter, so that'll probably be my last drive of this game, my only drive, but still, I feel good about this, and I'm ready for the next game of the preseason. Now, when Geno and the backups came in, they weren't able to score at all, so we lost this game 20-7, but that really don't matter. In this game, 4 completions, 69 yards, a touchdown. I did my thing when I was on that field. And after that game, my boy Tyreek Hill ended up calling me, trying to tell me how much hard work and dedication I'm really going to have to put into my craft to really be good in the NFL. I ended up getting his number after my first Heisman, so we've been locked in since then. And as much as I wanted to joke around with him, I had to really lock in and listen to what he was saying and take his advice. Because especially as a rookie, I can use everything I can get. And now, coming into the 2nd game of the preseason, we're playing against a team that we end up having a joint practice against, the Tennessee Titans. And in that joint practice, if you remember, I was dotting them up. And I'm looking to do that again here in this preseason game. But starting this game off, it's not really looking too good. This defense done really locked in, getting us to 3rd and 13. But one big thing they forgot about was that I got legs, and I'm going to use them if you do not have a QB spot out there, getting this first down easily. Now in this game, I'll be able to have a whole half of football to play and really show off my skills. So I'm most definitely going to have to make sure I do the best I possibly can with this half of football I got. Trying to scramble out to the left side, end up taking a big hit. Can't be taking those. I'm going to have to start going out of bounds. Just looking around at my team, all the talent I have here, there's no way I can't be comfortable. Delivering this dot to Tyler Lockett, it was a little inaccurate. He had to change his body up a little bit, but we still got that first down though. On 1st and 10, we're running the screen for K9. I'm getting this out to him, and with some pretty good blocking, that play was good. We ended up getting this first down, just barely though. Here on this play, we're running the play action. I got DK running the in route, and Jackson Smith and Jigba running the corner route, throwing that ball up top, and he came down with it. Nasty grab for the touchdown. Defense got the stop, and we right back out here. Play action on 2nd and 8, and I tried to lob this thing up there to Noah Fant towards the sideline, but I completely overthrew him. I got to work on that accuracy. I've recently been starting to struggle a little bit with this Titans defense. It's 3rd and 8 now, and I'm trying to force this in to DK, but me and his timing just aren't on par yet. Eventually throughout the season, we're going to find it. And luckily for me, even after that bad last drive, defense ended up getting a stop, so we still got a chance to extend our lead to 2 scores. 1st and 10, run the play action, run out to the right side. I really don't see anybody. I feel like anything I throw will be incomplete or a pick, and I'm taking the hit, going out of bounds. And once again, just locked up. It looks like a defensive game right now. 3rd and 8, can't really find anybody. Probably should have threw that underneath, but it probably wouldn't have got the first down. They're taking the sack. 4th and 17, we got to punt this ball away again. All of these drives I done had, all these chances I done had, and defense gives us another chance. Another chance. They keep on getting stops. We need these. And this time, I have to score. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to. It's the 2nd quarter now. We ain't put no points on the board since the first drive of the game, using my speed, my escapability to pick up this first down. And then on 1st and 10, running the play action. And DK is running across the field. I thought he was going to get a little bit more separation, so I threw it. But it didn't even matter because he caught that ball and threw that DB right off of him. Picked up even more yards, and now we down the field. And now we're running the RPO. I ended up seeing that nobody was on Lockett. Threw that ball to him, and he ended up getting to the outside, getting his first down. Running the ball hasn't really been working that much, but we finally running the ball here in the red zone, and K9 gets into that end zone. We finally scored another touchdown. We back on the field again, and this might be my last drive of this game. I'm running the ball to the right side on 3rd and 6, throwing this ball right over that DB's head. What a play. I'm surprised I ain't get illegal forward pass. I thought I was past the line of scrimmage, I ain't gonna lie. 2nd and 5, my boy DK's running the drag route, getting it right to him as soon as he passed that first down line. He's making that catch securing it. Now we're back in the red zone here on 1st and 10. Nobody's in the flats to guard K9. He's catching this ball, picking up the first down. You gotta get somebody back there. Now, if you know in college, my pocket presence was pretty good. I knew when and where to go when that D-line started to get through. And I show that off here, picking the right gap to get through, and we score another touchdown. Just completely dominating these boys. And well, I thought the last drive was my last one, but I guess not. Defense got another stop. 1st and goal, scrambling out to the right side. Nobody's catching me. I'm getting another rushing touchdown. We're going crazy. I already know my family and my friends in Atlanta, them boys is going crazy right now. I mean, it is just a preseason game, but I'm going crazy. And we completely dominated the Titans in this game, 38-14. For me, crazy game, 10 completions, 170 yards, 3 touchdowns, 45 rushing yards. Did my thing in only one half of football. Before the last preseason game, Coach called me into his office. He was asking me how I felt and how things were going so far. I let him know that I was excited, and I just cannot wait until the season starts, the regular season, because that's when it really matters. And so he's trying to help me slow down and just use this time in the preseason to really work on my fundamentals before the regular season. So then when that time comes, I'm mentally ready and physically ready. And after I let him know that before this next game, I want to rest a little bit, he told me I need to use this time studying the playbook. Because if I'm going to be ready for this long season of football, I got to be prepared in all aspects of the game. As now, we're in our last preseason game, and our last one. And we got the Cleveland Browns. This is going to be definitely difficult because they got Myles Garrett, and I'm going to have to, move around in that pocket a lot more than I was in the last 2 games. But at least in this one, I'll be able to play a lot more than I did my last 2 games too. And on 1st and 10, that pass rush is already making it known that they're going to be on me this game. I'm trying to get this out to the screenplay, but can't even throw the ball to my running back. Then on 2nd and 10, I realized my boy DK is pressed, and I tried to throw that ball over the top. My accuracy just isn't there yet. My throw power isn't there yet either, so I was not able to get it over the top to my boy DK. Eventually, as I'm putting in more work and getting better, I will be able to throw that type of ball to DK. Here, throwing this in between them zones to my boy Tyler Lockett on that out route. What a route, what a catch, first down. We're running the play action. He on 2nd and 5. I'm scrambling out to the right side, trying to see if I could throw it to somebody. Could have got it to my flat, but I decided to go ahead and take the first down myself. See, trying to run the ball here against the Browns is going to be very difficult. They got a very good, talented pass rusher on both sides, and they both can stop the run too. But that pass rush ain't got nothing to do with this secondary. Coach drew up this beautiful play. They got my boy Tyler Lockett wide open towards the sideline, picking up our first touchdown of the game. Let's go. Starting this game off right. I really hope Coach is liking what he's seeing out there from me. On 2nd and 10, almost getting caught by that boy Myles Garrett, somehow outrunning him to pick up this first down. My escapability is crazy. Now, one thing that is not crazy is my accuracies. I mean, this pass was just not a good pass, but somehow still my guy came down with this ball. I ain't gonna lie, that play was 90% Noah Fant and 10% me because that ball was not good, but he came down with it, nasty. Now, we done made our way down the field, but they ended up stopping us, getting us 3rd and 1. We're trying to run the ball. K9 could not get it. He could not get that 1 yard, took a big hit, and it's 4th and 1 now. Now, things like this on this play are things I'm just gonna have to work out during the season. These are the rookie mistakes that I gotta make in the preseason. Threw this ball to K9. I was thinking he was gonna, run up to the 1st down, but he went straight to the sideline. I wasn't expecting that. It's my fault though. And this time, they end up scoring a touchdown. And it's starting to look like a little bit that the momentum is on their side. Almost taking a sack by Myles Garrett. Had to get that ball out. I ain't trying to take no hit from him. But then on 3rd and 10, there's one thing that you can't forget about me. I got legs dropping back, finding the pocket easy. Thank you, O-line, for opening it up for me getting this 1st down. Probably should have slid down, but I ended up taking a big hit. Can't do that. I really need to thank God for this athleticism that I have. Running to the right side, coming back to the left side, escaping all of them pass rushes to pick up this 1st down. Just imagine if I ain't had the speed I got. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I ain't put the ball in the air in a little bit. But that boy Jackson Smith-Njigba beats his man to the inside, and I'm finally getting a completed pass once again. 1st and 10. It's now 2 minutes left in this first half. Here on 1st and 10, I'm looking for my guy that's running the end route, but as soon as I try to throw the ball, end up taking the hit from the DC. But I'm making up for all that. I realize this is cover 3 right now, so I'm gonna have the seams wide open. That boy Noah Fant down the middle of the field. Died for the 1st down. 1st and goal. Running the ball in this game really hasn't been working that much. But here in the red zone, we're running the ball and it's working perfectly fine. Great blocking, and K9 gets into that end zone. They scored again, leaving us with about 40 seconds left in this first half to try to make something happen, try to make something shake. And here on 1st and 10, I'm finding my guy Jackson Smith-Njigba, leading him a little bit to the outside so he didn't take a big hit before catching that ball. Now, my accuracy here in the preseason hasn't been the best, but I've still been completing passes. I get one of my best passes here, delivering this dot right underneath that safety to my boy Tyler Lockett. What a catch too. Then on 1st and 10, we got my boy DK lined up to the inside. He's on a drag route. I'm throwing this ball to him. The DB almost made a play on that ball, diving for it, but that boy DK caught that ball and took it all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. Now, last game, coach only let me play 1 half. This game, I get to play 3 quarters. And now that's music to my ears, just like this dot music. To Tyler Lockett on that out route, he ended up picking up a lot more yards before finally getting taken down. Now, here on 1st and 10, running play action. And I'm going to go ahead and scramble out to the left side, and somehow I complete this pass to Jackson Smith-Njigba, who's running across the field. I don't know how I made that pass, but that was nasty. I have just been trying my best in this game to stay away from Myles Garrett. Make sure I don't take any hits from him. He comes off that line, but I got to escape, getting all the way around him, and I'm taking this thing for 6. Going crazy. Just a beautiful drive out there. And for this home crowd, I'm happy they seeing what we're doing right now. Because this season, it's going to be something good. It's going to be something special. As long as I do my job as the quarterback. Running the ball to the outside ain't a good decision at all, because them boys on the outside on that edge, they be all over that. But we ran the ball to the inside this time with that boy K9. He's picking up this 1st down. But unfortunately, after that run, we really couldn't move the ball. We got the backup running back in the game right now, motioning to the outside, try to get it to him, see if he could pick up the 1st down, but he couldn't. I know I had a guy on the end route, but I just didn't see him. Now, I done had some ups and downs in this game, but I'm still doing my thing. 16 for 20, 283 yards and 2 touchdowns. I feel like I'm having a pretty great game right now. But now with only a minute left here in the 3rd quarter, I'm pretty sure this is going to be my last drive in this game. So I'm going to have to make it count. We making our way down the field. Got to the A side of the field, trying to throw them off a little bit. Got K9 motioning to the outside, and I'm hitting Noah Fant. When we got tackled, they end up holding on to his face mask. So you already know we taking that penalty, gaining them yards. And then on 1st and goal, handing this thing off to K9 for my last play of this game. He's getting into that end zone. We came out here for 3 quarters and did our thing. As I end this game with 16 completions, 296 yards, 3 touchdowns, 53 yards rushing, I went crazy. Thanks to all the talent around me. Now, it's preseason week 4. We already played our 3 games, so we ain't got no more left. But we out here in practice. Right before practice, I'm talking to Tyler Lockett. And we talking about how the regular season is right around the corner. He's asking me if I'm ready. And I'm letting him know that I'm going to be leaning on all the offensive talent that's on this team. Because, yeah, I might have did well in the preseason, but it's not going to be the regular season, the real deal. And he's telling me to just believe in my abilities, saying I got the talent and it's about execution. I'm already knowing. I appreciate him for the talk, but now it's time to get into our first practice before the regular season starts. And I'm already knowing this is going to be a crazy season.